Welcome to Crashing Game Night's live reaction to the Xbox Series X first party showcase. I am joined by Gerard Barrera with me today.
What is up, my fellow nerds? It's quite early in the morning for me, so bear with me.
Yeah, it is. The fact that you're actually up for this is impressive.
Got my coffee.
Yeah. So we've got the presser starting up here in a couple minutes. What are you kind of looking forward to or expect to see out of Microsoft today?
To be perfectly honest, I expect seeing honestly more on Valhalla. I think they're gonna show us a whole bunch of Assassin's Creed. I think they're gonna show a lot of their inventory for their streaming service, or for their what have you, the whole Xbox deal. Hopefully they show some new games. But
yeah, I'm expecting.
I kind of really don't know other than that.
So I'm expecting Halo Infinite. I mean, they have to, because
at least a teaser.
Yeah, I mean, more than that, we need gameplay because we're a couple months out. It is their showcase game. It's the one that they've talked about launching holiday 2020 with the Series X. So to me, I think they have to showcase it.
I really wouldn't be surprised if they don't show Halo.
Yeah. This is supposed to be all first-party games, so hopefully they can show some of the new IPs they're working on. So there is their new studio that they kind of been piecing together from some of the greats around the industry. They did snipe a couple away from Sony Santa Monica, as well as from Naughty Dog, to make this new studio. We know Double Fine's working on something for them. Psychonauts, I know, is one of those things that Double Fine has been working on. I know we kind of were looking at that article, the kind of some of the stuff that kind of got leaked a little bit. So we do know that we're going to be looking at Everwild from Rare. It's their first game since Sea of Thieves. Rumors that are likely to make an appearance, Battletoads, which we got to play it. You guys got to play at E3 last year. Probably more a Hellblade 2. There are heavily rumored Fable 4 and Forza 8. So
I'd like to see what they do with Fable. That'd be fun.
Yeah. It's been a long time. It would not be being done by Lion's Head, because they dissolved that studio a couple of years back. So it would be a different studio. I'm not sure which one would be doing it. But yeah, we've got 30 seconds left in the Xbox showcase. I think they really need to show up, show some real first-party games, really get not only their player base excited, but some of those others out there that haven't played Xbox in quite some time and have been on the Sony side or just Nintendo side. So it's time. Let's see what things have been under Phil Spencer, and the direction he's gone with it.
Let's hope for a good show.
Here we go. I love it how they do all the European trailers.
Yeah.
So this looks like similar to what they did at the Game Awards.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really going all in with the new console. Everything is set around it. I like it, though.
I like it. I mean, it's simple.
Yeah. And I ain't mad. I mean, a lot of people are kind of not knocking it, but it's become like a...
Oh, come on, like we have it. It's a refrigerator. We've talked about it.
or like a PC tower, but it really is constructed very well. If you see,
and it's more for airflow, they've said. So
yeah.
Oh, and that studio that they've been putting together is the Initiative, the one that has some of the talent from Sony Santa Monica and Naughty Dog.
The ones that left to Microsoft?
Yeah. So
that's a bold name. I like that name.
Yeah. And I hope good things, because those guys have always produced great games for everybody. So
yeah. Interesting. That's Halo.
That's Halo.
Yeah.
Yep. Spartan
Oh,
armor.
wow. Yeah. That was the one thing Halo always did get right, was the those live action trailers were always top notch.
Can you please get out of here? Yeah.
Scores have always been fantastic too. Honestly,
Yeah.
with Halo, you always know it's Halo just by hearing the music. Oh, a demo.
What, dude? You called it. We're getting some gameplay. Interesting. I did not think we were going to get gameplay at all.
167 days after we lost. Wow.
Whoa.
Okay.
Hey, are you able to get the volume on this?
What now?
Can you get the volume on the video?
I don't think so because I'm doing the screen share and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
That's why I've got it just pulled up. So you might want to just pull it up to hear the audio. But it's, yeah, it's Halo. Definitely Halo.
Hi, Daddy.
You'll be safe in the Pelican. Okay.
Join.
Like that's ever stopped Master Chief. Outgunned, outnumbered. Yeah, okay.
Man, compare the in-game trailers or the in-game cinemas from Halo 1 to now.
Oh,
how
yeah.
far we've actually got. Like, it's amazing.
And honestly, seeing what they debuted at E3 2018, the Infinite trailer from last year, and even this, man, this Slipstream engine is gorgeous.
Yeah. Like, you can see, you can really see a lot of detail in the world around you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just even look at the classic gun. Like, you can see little details you really had no idea about from the first game. Like, it looks awesome. Oh, you got a warthog too?
Ooh.
See some of the, oh, dude, see, it's those little details that, like, really make the game immersive.
Yeah.
Like, look at the gas cans in the back, dude.
Yeah, right? And, you know, when it was walking up to you, got to see the rounds off of the Gatling gun, off the machine feed.
Oh, sweet. You actually have a detailed, a tactical map.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can tell 343 is busy.
And it's even three-dimensional, so you can even see, like, what the terrain is.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yep. I was waiting for it. I was like, when are we gonna get a jackal run over or something? Wow, that was real quick for getting out of the warthog there.
Ooh, the pistol.
1, 2, 3, 2.
I mean, the classic Halo move.
Oh, is that a new gun?
That
is a new gun.
It's not a DMR, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's different.
Oh. My favorite weapon of choice, the plasma grenades.
Yeah. Oh, sick shield.
A grappling hook? Okay. So they are borrowing a page out of Metroid's book or Assassin's Creed, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean,
Yeah.
Master Chief's been gone for a while, so Tech's going to have to have been upgraded on the Mjolnir armor.
The handgun is completely different. It actually looks like
a gun.
Yeah. It looks like a Sig Sauer.
A new style Wraith.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Even more different alien weapons. That's cool.
Oh.
Oh.
Yep.
That's sick.
I'm definitely impressed with what they're showing off so far.
Yeah.
Oh, so basically this demo
looks
is
like
just
a revolver.
It's just showing off all of the weapons. So I can say it looks like with the grappling hook, it's going to add a little element of stealth probably to this.
Oh, you can throw objects too now. Old school. Oh, that's awesome.
New shotgun with a canister clip on it.
Yeah, they're if they're debuting, you know what? Honestly, like if they're debuting all these weapons, I'm very sure they have a lot more in store for the game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm noticing. It's super cool. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one's gonna do well because they're going back to basic. Like, I always thought what was it? The last
Halo Guardians was not.
Guardians was weird. I think they like strayed from the path a little bit with that one villain that came out of the orb. Like this, get back to the old enemy. Get back to square one. I think they're doing that, like getting back to basics. And
well,
like,
if you look at the cover art for Infinite, it's the same thing. It's a back to basics. It's an homage to the original Halo for the cover.
Yeah, I think we were like, okay, we strayed away. Let's bring it back and bring everything back to like what everyone loved about the first couple movies or first couple games.
Oof. So
interesting.
Oof. So my question is, are they running this off the Series X or are they running it off of an Xbox One X? Because it'll be on both.
Yeah. Given that, well, I can't really tell with the the stream.
That doesn't say a lot, though.
What happened? What'd they say?
Oh, him saying it's their most ambitious campaign ever. That doesn't say a lot when Halo Guardians campaign wasn't the best.
No, but
Look
I
at
mean,
this.
given the other games, yeah, it looks good. Although, I don't know what the difference between.
They are going 60 frames per second with this too.
Oh, really? Okay, so it's supposed to be running off the Series X.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's a good way to kick off the show, that's for sure.
Yeah.
First 15 minutes of it was Halo. Interesting.
Ooh.
That probably wasn't a smart move.
And not with Wolves. It just comes back with their pack. I'm wondering. At first, I was like, "Oh, PUBG," but no, I don't know.
This is one of theirs in houses. I mean, for me, I like seeing new IPs and stuff like that because, I mean, we've been on the Sony side for so long that
absolutely,
in some ways we've lost touch with part of our Xbox side, so to speak. So I'm kind of excited to really see what they're bringing.
Yeah.
Oh,
damn. Damn.
State of Decay 3.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Hey, that's a good idea. That makes sense. From 1 and 2, it was like the downfall of society. It makes only sense that the third goes like zombie. That's a good idea, actually. Especially to bring it back.
Mm-hmm. 9 studios, wow. 5 new IPs, wow.
Wow, yeah.
See, and that's the thing is, I've been saying this since Phil took over, is that he's guiding them in the right direction. I really do think that. And
with this though,
and Game Pass, and
they got to stop putting all their cards in this Game Pass though.
Wow.
What?
They're going to be launching them all on Game Pass as well, day of.
Halo Infinite? Oh, so
you won't have to go buy it. If you have a Game Pass subscription, you're going to be able to do it. So.
Oh, okay.
Wow, look at this.
That's a smart move. But what is that?
Forza.
What does that mean for sales, though? Like, if they get the Game Pass and then the game finally comes out, what's the point of them buying it?
No, so when the game comes out, you'll be able to play the game, right? And if you want to buy it, you can. You get a discount on it.
Oh, a discount for physical.
Yeah, think of it. It's kind of like PlayStation Now was doing for a while, where you could play it for a while.
I like that.
I want to keep it.
I actually really like that
idea. Forza 8. Oh. I've said it multiple times on the podcast. This is by far the best racing franchise.
This is your game, yeah.
I as much as I love Drive Club, Forza, the actual numbered Forzas have always been some of my favorite games.
Oh, wow.
From a racing perspective.
It looks good.
and they can turn out better games quicker than Polyphony does with Gran Turismo. And the updates aren't as huge either. Like I just saw
How
an
long
update
did it
for
take Gran Turismo just to put out 6? Like a decade?
right? How long did it take Sport to come out? And
Yeah.
that's a bad engine. Look at this. This is in-game engine. I love Ford. I mean, just yeah. Rare, Everwild.
Wow.
Yep, they're
Where have
actually
they
taking the reins
been?
off Rare.
Yeah, where have they been? Bring us back,
Well,
Banjo Kazooie.
they've been working on Sea of Thieves, which I've heard is really, really good.
Okay, Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, the real pirate game that's out.
Yeah. The only reason I didn't play that was that it was first person.
Typical cell shaded Rare.
This looks interesting. It's got a real Avatar feel to it.
Mm-hmm. I like the animation. The animation is stunning.
Yeah, me too.
And that's the thing is these games are going to be playable on Xbox One, which is surprising.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Brought it back to life.
That looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
But it's Rare. I mean,
it's interesting. It's very interesting, but
Rare doesn't put out bad stuff.
You want to talk to first? Hey Siri, FaceTime Mickey. Okay, but we can't go see Tucker.
what is she talking about right now? Like how excited she's about the game or something?
Everwild, because there's been a community that's already been forming around it. Kind of like with Horizon when it first started and everything like that. They had this community building up early. Yeah.
That's got to be Life is Strange. Is that it?
No. Don't nod. Yes, they did do Life is Strange too.
Yeah.
Don't nod.
Isn't that what this is?
See, I never played Life is Strange 1 or 2.
I didn't either. I heard they were good though.
Yes.
Huh.
Wow.
Is it kind of like a missing persons type of game, or?
Looks more like you're just kind of going down the journey of trying to figure out who somebody was in your life.
I wonder what the gameplay is going to be like. Is it like Telltale, or is it? I don't know.
It's
I would
halfway.
say, is this Life of Strange 3?
Tell me why.
Oh, tell me why. Oh, okay. So it's another one of those. Okay, cool. It looks great.
It's episodic.
Yeah.
Moon Studios.
Moon Studios.
Oh,
they made Oni. I still have to try that game. That is such a beautiful game.
I have it on the Switch.
Oh yeah. Oh, is it on Nintendo?
Yeah,
it's not on Sony.
Yeah,
Switch and
Switch and Cuphead both are on Switch.
Oh, cool.
Look at that, 120 frames per second. That is ridiculous.
That's cool.
That's huge. So for anybody that already owns Ori, they're going to get smart delivery upgrade to the Xbox Series X version. That's huge.
This looks very BioShock-esque.
It looks like a lot of fun.
I remember. This was their new one. Yeah, because we said this before. It looked like BioShock, but it's a different game.
Or sword. It's got like a Borderlands feel to it too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Outer Worlds. That's Obsidian, yeah. They've been apparently that game is amazing.
Yeah, I heard the same thing. And it's long, like you're definitely getting your money's worth because it's long too, like Skyrim long.
Yep. Oh, this is like that Honey, I Shrunk the Kids-esque game.
Oh. What? Oh my God. This will be a great kids game. Unlock secrets. Survive the yard.
Toad. Nice.
That's funny.
That's a nice little touch.
Yeah.
grounded.
That's imaginative. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, that does look like a lot of fun, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
The world premiere.
I think it's kind of interesting. You've got Xbox is doing Xbox Game Studios, and PlayStation is doing PlayStation Games. PlayStation Studios now.
Yeah.
Oof. Look at the detail in those arrows.
Yeah.
And the feathers and
the flame animation looks really good too.
Yeah. Okay. I am really liking the fact that Xbox is bringing the IPs, the new IPs.
Yeah. Even this is looking very interesting. And I'm not even really big on these kind of first person. Like, I appreciate Skyrim, but I can't. Oh,
Avowed. Okay.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Skyrim, but you guys know my history with Bethesda, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just not my kind of gameplay. I prefer a third person, like customizing your character and all that.
Matt Booty.
I certainly appreciate it though, but
I will have to this the support from Microsoft for indies is huge, though.
yeah, but they're kind of late to the game already, though, man.
Mm.
Well, no, not really. They've always been indie friendly. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm looking at more from the friendlier perspective of everything.
I think Nintendo just took over the reins for a little bit for those first few years when they debuted the Switch and like, hey, indie's going to be a huge thing on our store, and then
it's gone.
I think it went overboard
gotten out of hand.
Quantity,
and not quality.
Yeah.
Speaking of Rare, I did wear my KI shirt to my one Xbox shirt that I have.
Hey man, I still have my I think it was for Guardians or maybe the game before, but I still have my special edition Xbox One controller.
Dude, I got to give edition. It to. Yep. I have to give it to Xbox though. Is like their design lab where you can go literally build your own controller, colors, everything.
Oh, it's so much fun.
So much fun, and it I think that's where they're a little bit more gamer friendly. You can be a little bit more individualized versus having just stock colors like PlayStation does.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's been a couple that my wife has seen. She's like, "Ooh, I love that color," and
That's where Sony comes into play when it comes to like the exclusives, though. Like they have like a small little niche when it comes to those controllers and like even consoles, but really controllers that they'll make like special edition ones.
I don't know. Some of the special edition ones Microsoft has done too, with like Halo and whatnot. Those have always been gorgeous.
I had both. But I gave up I think my Guardian one, because I was never going to give up the Master Chief one. That was so hard to find. I kept the box too.
Are you talking
for the controller?
That green one?
Yeah, the green metallic one. Yep. That's fully like Master Chief. It looks cool, but I could not give it up. It was too hard to find. Yeah.
This one doesn't. I've heard it's good. Like the first one was really good. It just doesn't interest me.
What is this again?
This is Hellblade 2.
Oh, okay. That's right. I have to see the first one.
Wow, this is pretty though.
Yeah. I think there was a rumor going around that this was like sort of a sequel from Heavenly Sword, maybe? Maybe not.
No, it's more of a spiritual successor. Hellblade, the first Hellblade was about Setsuya, where she was kind of dealing with mental depression and kind of fracturing of the mind and a lot of mental illness.
Ooh. Double fine.
This will probably, I'm thinking probably Psychonauts 2.
Mote of Light. What?
Back together again.
Back together. That's what, when I first saw Jack, I was like, immediately, Brutal Legend 2?
No, yeah, this is Psychonauts 2, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Okay, more than Jack Black.
I love
it's
Jack Black.
Tenacious D. I mean, he's really embracing that whole old Neil Young type look with the beard now.
Oh yeah. I actually I watch his YouTube show, Jablonski. You know what he's doing right now? He's playing Red Dead 2 right now.
Oh Lord. Of course you're watching that.
Oh wow.
I never did play the first one, but I heard good things about it.
Neither did I, because I was playing.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
Time, but
Big Fish. Planet? No, the movie Big Fish.
Oh, Big Fish.
Yeah.
It is a colorful and vibrant game. It looks really cool. Yeah, I never really got into Psychonauts either. Oh, wow. Yeah, I even remember like the first game being
You know
really
what?
imaginative and like, yeah,
At this point, if we're comparing both presentations for the next games, dude, there's so many good games that are coming out from both Microsoft and PlayStation.
yeah.
It's good to see. It really is good to see.
That's going to be their saving grace. Is all the games that they're showing now is going to be on that Game Pass. Like that's seriously going to be their saving grace.
Yeah, I still have my gamer tag
For Xbox. I
Yep.
totally forgot mine.
Yours is still on my friends list.
Oh, sweet.
But
Well, more Destiny. It's definitely Destiny.
wow, that's huge.
What?
Game Pass subscribers get everything for Destiny.
Oh,
all
cool.
expansion passes and everything. That's huge.
Sweet. That's cool.
$60 frames per second, 4K Destiny. Wow. And that's something we'll talk about tonight on the podcast. A lot of people are calling into question Sony's specs for the PS5 now because of something Insomniac tweeted out.
What was that?
It's going to have a resolution mode where you can decide whether or not you want to do it in 4K or you want to do it in 60 frames. Like higher frame rate or higher resolution, but not both.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, some new powers.
Destiny,
I gotta say, I've always loved Destiny, but it's just the model doesn't work for me.
you know what? I really liked it, but then the fact that they kept reusing everything, I was just like, give us something new, right?
And when it first started off, it was totally a pay to play.
Mm-hmm.
For the longest time.
Yeah.
I'm just happy I didn't dump that much money into it.
I stopped at the Destiny 2.
Yeah, me too. But I'm at the I'm comfortable at how much I put into that movie or that game.
I got my money out of it, or my time play out of
me
my
too,
money.
But I'm also talking about like paying for like extra weapons and skins and all that crap.
Yeah, I never really did that.
I'm comfortable with the amount that I paid. I'm pretty sure I paid like throughout 1 and 2 like maybe $40. So
not gonna lie, so far with what Microsoft is showing off, this is gonna make me potentially think of having both this generation.
Really?
Yep.
This is making me think of Call of Duty, but I don't think it's a Call of Duty.
No, because this is going to be a console launch exclusive. So
yeah.
I don't think it's going to be anything by Activision or any one of those guys, because you want to be able to maximize your revenue right now.
Yeah. Huh?
Now, my big question is going to be one, when do we finally get a date and a price for the Series X, much less the PS5, right? But two is, how much are they going to charge for the games? Because,
$70.
Well, that was NBA coming, 2K coming out and said. Microsoft hasn't said what their first-party studio games are going to be. I'm guessing because you're going to be able to get that. I'm guessing it's probably going to be 60 because you're going to get the smart delivery version of it for Series X, where it'll just download the update to give you the graphical power of the Series X.
But what are your thoughts on the new console games, actual console games? How much do you think those are going to be? Because I think they're going to be a 7 day.
See, here's the thing: is like Stalker 2. I didn't even know there was a first one. Anyways, 2K talked about going 70 for their Series X and PS5 versions. And I think that's going to be up to the third-party publishers what they're going to do, and I think they probably will go 70. And I think PS5 is probably going to be $70 games, but I think with Microsoft, on the other hand, because they're pushing no console exclusivity for a couple of years, I think you're going to see it still stay at 60, and then you get the free upgrade if you've got a Series X. At least that's my thoughts on it. Which I think is a smart thing to do.
I think with that free update, they're going to go for the standard rate of what games are going to be for the next gen. I think they're going to be 70, but you're still getting that free upgrade. I think that's going to be their rationale.
And that's the thing is, and I think that's why I'm a huge fan of Phil Spencer right now, is because he's really about the gamer right now. He wants just people playing games and enjoying all the new stuff. And I get it. We need new consoles to play some of the great stuff coming out, but at the same time, he wants just everyone to be able to enjoy them regardless. Yeah. Man, that would suck to have your lights go out at the time you walk into a horde. Man, we need Gandalf.
Yeah.
You shall not.
It looked like that, didn't it? It looked like the Mines of Moria.
Yeah. Console launch exclusive. Hands.
We can go through the Mines of Moria.
See, here's my other thing why I love Phil Spencer and what they're doing too is that their accessibility with the adaptive controller that they have for everybody. And it really pains me that Sony has not taken them up on the offer to help with that. Like, this is Tetris Effect. The music that's playing for this trailer. Yes. Of course, I mean, you know me and Tetris Effect. I played a ton of that. It's an amazing soundtrack. Yep. Called it. What?
That's a good presentation. I like this. That's pretty good.
Hit the Tetris. There you go.
Yeah.
So that's part of the stuff I was just doing where it was zoomed in.
Oh, really?
Are they doing a battle royale Tetris Effect?
I think they are.
What is this?
Or is that like team-based?
No. Oh, Tetris Effect connected. Wow. Optimized single player. Dude.
That's huge. Cool.
That is super cool. Man, that game is amazing. That soundtrack, the visuals, everything about that. That game is fantastic.
What?
I got to give it to...
I already like the animation.
To Xbox. There's been a ton of new IP.
Yeah.
Ton of new IP. Not gonna lie, I would really like to see how like a game like Recore plays on the Xbox Series X, because that game suffered from the original Xbox One with frame rate drops all the time. And that was a really just fun platformer from the guys that built Metroid Prime originally.
Where's that game? That's what I want to know.
This one kind of has a Kenna feel to it. The one that we saw at during the PlayStation briefing.
Yeah.
Where it had the little the one that reminded us a little bit of Pikmin. Kind of has a little bit of a desolation feel to it. We were just trying to restore the world. The gunk. Okay.
I'm guessing that's probably going to be like an indie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does say launch title, but I'm guessing like
Console launch
I
exclusive.
don't think that's going to get
I think it's going to
physical.
get. I think it's probably gonna be like 6 months to a year exclusivity probably on some of those. Turn myself off. This should stop calling me out. All right.
Huh. Damn.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
This has an Alan Wake feel to it.
I was thinking either Alan Wake or Silent Hill.
Silent Hill. Yeah.
I'm getting real Silent Hill vibes to this. Oh, I think it is, dude.
What the heck? Oh, no. This was during the Xbox briefing.
Dual reality gameplay,
Yeah.
2 worlds.
Simultaneously. God, what is the name? I can't remember the name of this game. I remember seeing they did a teaser for it.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah, the medium.
Gnarly. That looks pretty good.
This is the one where the chick walked out of the church and it was like end of days type, where she was becoming like the stigmata.
Right.
That trailer at E3. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. That was an interesting trailer. I like that one.
Fantasy Star.
I remember when that came out.
I played a ton of time out of Fantasy Star Universe.
Did you really?
Oh yeah. I had the character I played was ran a double bladed, essentially lightsaber, and my little companion, I worked up to where they could use the dual blade as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. See, with it saying launch exclusive, so that means it'll eventually come to like probably PS5.
Yeah.
It might go to PS4 as well once the exclusivity is up, but it's just something that Microsoft is paying to bring it over or help bring it over here stateside.
Looks pretty cool. It's not my thing.
They're fun, but it gets old real quick because it's real repetitive because you rerun missions all the time to get certain gear and whatnot. So
You want to say it's more it's a futuristic Monster Hunter.
kind of sort. Yeah, that'd probably be the best way to
Kind
put
of.
it.
And what do we got here?
From Remedy. Crossfire X, huh? Remedy's who did Control.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they also did Alan Wake, Quantum Break.
Okay.
So it looks like they have the bullet time going on, or the slowdown time rather.
Yeah. It's all right.
Forza. And I think that's the biggest thing for that is that you can, if you have already own them, you upgrade your games are coming with you, and you're getting the better version.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still one of those who just I want the physical copy.
No, it's if you own the disc, you can put it in the Series X and it'll download the new update.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, with
That's
the
what I'm
whole
talking
like
about.
Game Pass thing.
Oh yeah.
But I do see the appeal. I
Here it
definitely see
is.
the appeal for the Game Pass.
Here it is, Jerry. Fable.
No way.
Yep. It's Playground Games. They're the ones that were supposed to be rumored to be doing it. Yep. God, I had so much fun with Fable.
My first one I ever played was 2, and it was so much fun.
I started out with 1 and then went to 2 and whatnot. 2. Yep. Just like the old Fable trailers.
That's messed up. Dang.
They're just calling it Fable. So are they rebooting it?
Yeah, is it like a... So that was their final announcement.
Yeah. Still, that's big though.
I have to say that was a solid premiere. That was a solid.
I gotta say, for a briefing, so
Yeah.
when we can compare it to Sony's, I gotta say this one was a lot cleaner.
Yeah, it was.
And the tempo was perfect. It kept point A, point B, C, D, and it didn't have quite the, with PlayStation it hit the high and then it dropped.
Yeah.
And then you weren't excited about anything. And then it was like, okay, here's a couple more things. So from the looks of this, like Halo's back.
Mm. No, I'll say this. The whole presentation, I would say, like, their presentation was amazing. The lineup, I would say, was possibly maybe a little better than Sony.
Oh, I think it's a better. Yeah.
I mean, but look at the games though. Like I would say, on par, or I mean, on par with Sony presentation wise. I think they did better.
Oh yeah, presentation. I mean, this was by far
Yeah.
a better presentation. So we'll end things there overall. Like we were just talking about, I think it was a better presentation than Sony. You can tell that Microsoft's been putting some work into it. Their first party studios. It's great to see a lot of good looking games coming from them. A lot of new IP, because that's one thing that Xbox One was starved of, is legit new IP from internal studios. So with that, you know, Sony, yeah, they're launching with the Ratchet and Clank, which, or, you know, not necessarily launching with it, but they've already talked about Ratchet and Clank. You know, you got Spider-Man Miles Morales, which a lot of people are starting to take into question. I think we'll talk about that on the podcast tonight when we record it, is that it's now starting to look like it's more of a up-res PS4 game. So,
which I am mad at, but don't call it a PS5 game.
And yeah, and I think we'll talk about that tonight too, because I want to get into what Insomniac tweeted out earlier this week. So overall, I got to give it to Microsoft. You know, granted, there were some rumored ones in there that, you know, like Perfect Dark, possible Banjo-Kazooie, you know, but honestly, the games that they've showed are great. Halo.
Yeah, I was surprised. Like there was a lot of new original content, which was great. And that's why I would say it's on par with Sony game wise.
And don't get me wrong, I will be getting a PS5, but
yeah,
you know, honestly, like you were kind of talking about, is I might end up not getting a PS5 straight at launch if all we got is Spider-Man.
Yeah, and I can wait.
You know, I can wait.
I don't want to gripe on this, but I really, really want to wait for a different color.
You want a special edition? I know.
Something like that. I'm sorry. I just don't. I'm not into the white. I'm just not into the white on the console.
I like the white, but I mean, for me, it's
the console looks amazing, but like, just clean wise, I can just see that getting so faded fast.
Now, and here's the thing: is we need to hear more from Sony on too. Is there is rumor going around that our accessories do not move forward. So
that makes
on Sony's side, whereas on the Xbox side, controllers, headsets, there is Sony hasn't actually come out and said whether or not they are, but with them going with that 3D audio and everything like that, it's rumored they may not be moving forward with us.
The dual sense too, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, crap.
And also, these guys may not be moving forward with us.
Oh, that's bull.
That we'll have to find out whether or not we are going to be able to use our accessories with their new 3D audio or not, because you got to remember they're building in the microphone and everything right into the controller.
I do have to say those new headphones that I saw for the PS5 were actually pretty cool though.
Yeah.
So it was actually pretty cool.
That's where I have to hand it to Microsoft, is that they're allowing all the accessories to move forward. It will be 100% compatible with your headsets, your controllers, all of it.
That's worth it. That's cool.
But that's the direction Phil Spencer's going. So, but yeah, we'll talk more about this tonight when we record the podcast. You know, honestly, once again, hats off to Phil Spencer, Matt Booty and company at Xbox. That was a great presentation. A lot more than you beat my expectations, which, I mean, honestly, you listen to the podcast, ours were kind of low going into this anyways. As Jason harps on, exclusive. Well, I think they pretty much could take Jason's exclusive joke and pretty much shove it right back at Jason, because that was a lot of exclusives.
Yeah, but still, it still plays on the fact that it's all still on the Game Pass.
No, so you're going to be able to buy those games. They're just going to launch them on Game Pass as well.
Yeah, but that's still 2 years away. So I don't know.
No, not xCloud. No, we're talking Game Pass. So Game Pass is already out right now. So they're basically going to launch them same day and time on Game Pass. So you're going to be able to play them if you want to, and then if you want to buy them, you buy them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Is so Game Pass and Project xCloud are completely. They are being joined up together in September. But what they're talking about is that these games, Halo and all that, when they launch, they're going to launch directly on Game Pass, as well as you're going to be able to buy them.
So everyone will have access to it.
So you're going to have, everybody's going to have access to it, whether you have a subscription or not. And, if you have a subscription, you decide you want to buy it, then you just buy the game. So I think that's huge, because there's some people that are like you, right? You're not keen on some of those games. So if you have Game Pass and they're launching, you could just download it, try it out, see what you think.
Yeah.
You may get surprised and say, well, this is a great game and I want to play more of it. So overall, I like the direction where Xbox is going, because honestly, for gaming to be great, we need all three to be great. And Microsoft's definitely stepping up for this generation, because
I agree.
Matrick and company really botched the Xbox One launch. And we could probably talk about that at length tonight too. So overall, I want to give this one a solid B+, A-, somewhere in there. If you're going to grade it, that's where I would kind of throw that grading in there. Not super A+, but honestly, I didn't give Sony's an A+ either. That I loved what I saw, but honestly, I would have given the Sony the same, if not closer to B+ than anything else.
I agree.
So we'll talk more tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. We're going to try and do some more of these as the road goes forward, with some of these live reaction videos. Is record them really quick as we're watching the presentations, post them up on the YouTube channel, and then don't forget crashgamenight.com and follow the podcast, because we'll be definitely talking about what we saw today with the guys. Hopefully the guys will go back and watch the presser, so they can talk a little bit more at length about it. So until then, be excellent to each other and stay frosty.
Good night. Bye, nerds.